Hello and welcome to the 6th in my series of Spectra Noir product reviews, this week on Colour with Claire. Today I'm reviewing the Colorista products, which were designed purely for adult colorists. Spectra Noir are well known for creating quality, high-end pens and pencils for professional crafters, but there was a gap in their range for those who want to colour but don't need or can't afford the more premium products. This was the inspiration behind the Colorista range, a selection of products that were great quality for colouring at a very affordable price in small, cheaper to collect sets. Now let's be honest, most of us aren't professional artists and we might not have a lot of disposable income to fork out for our colouring hobby, so these products are absolutely ideal. Not all colourists can afford expensive alcohol markers, but still want to experiment with the medium and get really good results, and in comes the Colorista markers. They contain really high quality alcohol ink that's permanent and it gives a very smooth finish, just like the premium line. The differences are the nibs and the amount of ink inside the marker. So these do have less ink than the premium markers, but they have a specifically developed fine and super fine nib for accurate colouring on detailed illustrations. So this end is the fine end, which is still, quite thick. It's a bit of a brush, just not a long brush. And this end is the super fine. So that's for getting into all your intricate spaces. So just to give you an idea of the lines, that's your super fine, and that's your thicker brush line. So you've got that versatility all in one marker. So having nibs like this, a very, very super fine nib, on an alcohol marker is not a common thing. Usually it's chisel or brush or a larger bullet. So it gives recreational colourists like us the chance to use this fantastic medium on our lovely colouring books with that finer tip. They're available in 6 sets of 5 pens, so there's 30 pens altogether, which is not a lot compared to this 216 premium range. But remember, these are specifically for colourists and 30 colours isn't too shabby, plus they'll surely be adding more to the range in the future. Each set is themed, so there's pastel colours in one set and brights in others, so you've got the choice of only buying 1 or 2 packs if you want specific colours to fill your current alcohol marker collection. Having these pens in the small sets also makes them more attainable for people with small budgets, and at just £6.99 a pack they're incredibly affordable. The next thing I have to show you is the Colorista pencils. These are wax-based and very basic looking compared to the colour blend, but they aren't bad pencils and they can produce blends and layers, just not as good a performance obviously as more premium pencils. They come in 6 packs of 8 pencils, so there's 48 in total, and they're selling at just £4.99 a pack, which is an incredible price. The colours are vibrant and they're not super soft, but they're definitely not hard either. So in my opinion, they're great starter or backup pencils to have in your colouring arsenal. The pigment isn't as rich as other pencils, but they are quite strong despite their appearance, so they do tick as many boxes as they cross. They have a plain coloured barrel with the Colorista name printed in silver, but there are no names or numbers to chart these pencils, which is a shame. My advice would be to colour a small sticky label and wrap it around the pencil end so that you know exactly what the colour will look like on paper. Here's a selection of rainbow colours that I swatched out so that you can see what they look like in a solid area. And underneath it I've blended 2 colours using various methods to see how they'll react. The first is a 2 pencil blend with nothing at all added. The second is the same again, but with blending solution applied, which definitely seems to mute the colours a little bit. But the great thing about blending with mineral spirits is that you can intensify it by adding more pencil on top, because the liquid doesn't flatten the tooth of the paper like burnishing would. The third is using a blender pencil, which is probably the best blend of the lot, and then a white pencil burnish, which didn't work out so well because I had to use a Derwent white. Colorista pencils currently don't have a white in their collection. I was able to create 5 good layers with the pencil before it's completely burnished, which isn't too bad at all, and the erasability is fair, especially on a light layer. Here I coloured this little Christmas stamp, which you can see has come out really well. It's not a professional job, but we've still got highlights and shadows in there. And here's a quick speed video of me colouring her so that you can see it done with the Colorista pencils. Okay, now let's move on to the colouring books and paper products in the Colorista range. There are multiple colouring pads designed especially for the pencils and alcohol markers that they sell, so you can match your medium with the right paper for the best results. The marker pads come in both A4 and the smaller 5x7 inch sizes, so you're covered whether you want to colour a large project or a 10-minute piece. Now there's a few different themes for the books, including under the sea, florals and patterns, and get this, all the pads are available in an optional format, colourable glitter. So yes, these premium quality pads feature glitter embellishments which can be coloured over and won't affect your marker nibs one bit. This is a great innovation that I've never seen in colouring books before, so I'm super excited about these. And I'll just try and show you the glitter. It's quite difficult to get it right in the light, but it is super glittery and gorgeous. So the pencil pads again have varying themes. These are the marker pads obviously, and the pencil pads, which we'll get to here, have those different themes, the same as the marker pads, and they also do come in both the A4 and the 5x7 sizes. They're made with heavyweight artist paper that has just the right amount of tooth for layering with pencils. So we had glitter on the marker pads. What bonus feature do these lovely pencil pads have? They have gold and silver foiling. These accents are not only gorgeous but super handy because they resist pencil and marker, so if you go out of the lines on these, you're totally covered. Pencil pad themes include steampunk, nature and butterflies, so there's something for everyone across the board. These pads cost between $3.99 and $9.99 depending on the size you order, and all of them have 16 high quality pages included. So just to show you a few more of the pages inside, here's some of the gold foil pages, the silver foil pages, and this particular pad is the Moroccan Life. It just tells you down here, can't fit it all on the screen. This one is the Natural Beauty, so we have flowers, nature and birds, and little woodland animals, sorry. And here's the marker pad with the glitter, which you might not be able to see, or you could probably just see it in the light, but they're all embellished with this beautiful glitter. So the last thing I have to show you on this review is the Colorista card making kits, which are just here. And these are absolutely perfect for those colorists who would like to use all their fabulous new colouring products to make your own greetings cards, whether you want to use the pre-designed ones or you can create your own on these blank templates that they also sell. So the card packs contain 6 cards and envelopes, all with different designs measuring at 6x4 inches. Just get those out. They're made from high quality card which has absolutely no problem taking alcohol ink or pencils, and they feature the foiling and the glitter of the pads to give a really beautiful finish. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. So some are glitter, some are gold foiled, and it will tell you on the front which they are. So these are the foil accents for the pencils, and these are, where are we? Yeah, these are the glitter ones for the markers. It tells you there at the top. So they're all in different designs and different patterns. You've got some with lettering on it. You've got some with butterflies, some with flowers, some with patterns, some with paisley, some with mandalas. So there really is a huge variation of themes as well for all your different needs. And as I say, they all come with envelopes as well, so you're all set for making your own cards. So I'll just show you one that I've completed. I'm just looking for it, can't find it. Here it is. So this is one that I have completed. This was from the gold foiled range. Don't know if you can see that in the light, but all the letters are surrounded by gold foiling. So I coloured this with the Colorista markers. For the background I used the subtle pastel pack of markers, and on the lettering I used the vivid tones to really make it pop. As if that wasn't enough, I also used the clear spectrum sparkle pen to go over each letter, which you might be able to see, hopefully. just to give it that bit of extra bling. I actually rounded the corners myself because I was testing one of my punches out, but all the cards do come as standard rectangular, like an envelope. So the insides are blank, and on the back there's a beautifully embellished area for you to write your name and the date. As you can see, alcohol marker does bleed through a little bit, so do make sure that you use some card inside to protect it. So these blank card packs are ideal for those of you who want to create your own art, either by drawing, stamping or just colouring. Now there are special A6 size rubber stamps you can get in the Colorista range which will fit perfectly on these cards, but unfortunately I don't have any of those to show you at the moment. If I do get hold of them, I will definitely do a card making video. Now the great thing about this blank set is that it also includes self-adhesive inserts, which I'll just find for you. Here they are. So they give your finished card a really professional touch, and there are 12 cards in this set, so you're getting double the amount of the other pre-designed sets. So the ready-made card packs are $5.99 each, so that's a bargain price for 6 high-quality cards that you can add your personal touch to, and the blank set of 12 I've just shown you is $6.99. Well, that's it for this Colorista review. Keep an eye on my channel for the Colorista Dark review. That's Spectrum Noir's delectable range of black pads for colouring, which feature a very cool UV coating, plus their line of metallic pencils to colour them with. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments, and don't forget to give the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.